Right, let's talk about a bit of Ramsdale and his dad and his comments. We're going to chat to Harry Simeu later on, just on Arsenal and that as well. But I think it's worth touching now on it, Jace, because what did you make of the comments from his dad and the way he kind of went about it? And he said that he feels that Arteta's kind of let him down. And
well, Arteta's got a job to do. This is not a popularity contest. If Arteta believes genuinely that Raya is his number one, then that's just the way it's got to be. Football's harsh. I remember when...
I know, but he didn't say that, though, did he? He didn't say that when he brought in David Raya. He said they're both going to fight out.
Well, that's for them privately to sort out. But I remember, right, when we had Carlo Cudicini at Chelsea.
Yeah.
Right? And we signed this guy called Petr Cech. Right?
Yeah.
No one really knew much about him. I mean, he's put him in first game. Jose Mourinho against Man United at home. We beat 1-0 because Johnson scored. Petr Cech's got the gloves. Now the Chelsea fans going, what about Cudicini's on the bench? How's that? And in the end, it was the right call.
Yeah.
And Cudicini was a brilliant goalkeeper in his own right.
He was, yeah.
But Cech was levels. Cech was, again, an improvement on that.
Petr Cech was unreal.
He was. And Cudicini, it was harsh on him. It was really hard because the season before, he was outstanding. So that... there's no favouritism here.
I know, but I get where you're coming from. But Petr Cech coming in was unbelievable. David Raya's coming at Arsenal and hasn't been great.
Well, that is a problem for Arteta because I don't think it's a massive upgrade at all.
No,
I don't think the upgrade is.
Well, it's not Petr Cech and Cudicini, is it?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's Cudicini and Cudicini.
It feels a bit like that. Yeah, feels a little bit like that. And that is. It's difficult for Ramsdale because he had the gloves, and he wasn't. Mind you, I spoke to Arsenal fans saying that actually they didn't feel that he was as good as perhaps they felt he would, because he got a lot of praise last year, and he was better than I thought he'd be. I've got to tell you that much. But
people loved Ramsdale. I think the Arsenal fans loved Ramsdale.
I think it was a big
he made some mistakes. But I think people love the fact that he did pull off some big saves. He got involved with the crowd.
Well, this
it seems like he's one of them.
Do you not feel the interviews come out now because of what's happened, right? That he did that back in the summer.
Yeah, his interview talking about his concentration levels.
I find that pretty strange that a professional footballer would come out and admit to that.
Yeah, I do as well. I find it
I'm
bizarre.
not sure that does him any favours.
I find it really bizarre.
We're going to speak to Harry Simeu a little bit later on, and we'll dissect that a little bit more. But this feels planned a little bit, doesn't it? Feels planned
by his dad.
Potentially, yeah. I think.
Why is his dad getting involved?
Rocking the boat.
Do you think he should? As his dad, do you think he should be doing that?
Well, if he gets him out in January, which may well be the case, this might be a plan. This might be the reason that he's come out and been so vocal. He knows the comments he's going to make are going to make it not only on national radio but on national back pages, social media, websites. It's going to go, and it has. So I think that this has probably been something that they knew the reaction was going to be. I don't think that they're sitting there going, "Oh no, what have we said?" Personally, no.
By the way, Ramsdale, he has to play the next game because they're playing Brentford and Ray's on loan from there, so he can't play against him. So Aaron Ramsdale is going to start for Arsenal.
Yes, he is.
In the next game.
And all of a sudden it feels like there's only more eyeballs on him, isn't there? The last time he played, they got beat away at West Ham in the League Cup.
And he didn't have a great game.
No, but then it was a weakened team. No excuses against Brentford, by the way. There's the full team's going to be out.
Yeah.
Well, as much as they can
pick. It's a must-win.
Every game's a must-win now, isn't it? When you're chasing down Man City, you almost can't afford to drop too many points. But everyone's going to be watching Ramsdale now. He's front and centre all of a sudden, isn't he? Again.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's a top keeper.
Yeah, he's been better than I thought he would. I have to say.
But last year we were all raving about David Raya. I wanted Spurs to sign him. I mean, we got Vicario out of nowhere. And
he's done right, Vicario. Vicario's been a top signing.
Yeah, he's been a really good signing.
Yeah, Raya hasn't quite been as steady, has he?
No,
hasn't quite been as steady.
Would you take Ramsdale at Chelsea?
I think I probably would, actually.
What do you mean you think? You've got Sanchez there.
Yeah,
he keeps shelling balls out of play.
Sanchez ain't as bad with his feet as that. But Sanchez's shot stopping is good. His shot stopping is good. But I have to say, at times, he do you know that time, right? And I don't know why goalkeepers do this. They all do it, even the best in the world. They have that extra second a little bit too long.
Yeah.
You know
when the ball comes back
and all of a sudden your butt starts to clench.
Yeah.
And you go, get rid of it! Why the goal? Oh, they all do it. They all have that little bit of a second longer than they should.
Yeah.
Make your decision. Make a decision early and execute it. Don't wait until he's half a yard away from you. Then they all do it. It drives me
isn't that
insane.
just because they're right next to the goal? So you're nervous because if it happens in midfield,
I know,
you know, and it gets blocked out, you go, all right, well, he hasn't quite made that one.
Knowing that, make your decision a bit earlier.
Yeah.
Don't get caught half a yard when he. You know the way they slide across the front of the keeper and everyone goes, ooh, in the crowd.
Yeah.
Get rid of do it early.
Is that what Sanchez does? Is that what you're saying?
Occasionally does, yes. Occasionally holds on to it. My butt starts to clench.
You ain't going to win the league with Sanchez as your keeper.
No, probably. But he was bought in as a number 2. He wasn't bought in as a number 1.
Yeah.
Kepa was going to be the number 1. Then Courtois done whatever Courtois done over in Spain. Real Madrid come in for Kepa, and they get him off the wage bill because on big money. So Sanchez wasn't designed to be our number 1.
No.
So that will be an area I'm guessing they'll look at to strengthen. I'm guessing in January. Centre forward is a priority though.
And do you think they'd be in for Ramsdale?
They might be. You know, there are rumours, aren't there? It would not be the biggest surprise.
I don't know if Arteta would let him go.
No, but I wonder now with the dad rocking the boat.
Yeah,
and they're starting now all of a sudden. It might prove a bit easier if they do move him on because of the stink that starts.
Do you think that's maybe why his dad's going? Well, look, they can't find me. I can say what I want,
of course, yeah.
But it's obviously coming from.
It's a little bit like the agent coming out and saying.
It's like an agent, isn't it? Right, saying I'm not having it.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly what
but
it is.
it's that without Ramsdale having actually to say anything.
Oh, look, 6 weeks' time. What's opening? Oh, the transfer window. That opens.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.